Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Under the Bridge. And if you happen to be listening from Venezuela...
No,
hear me out on this one. I've been practicing. Lo siento mucho.
No.
No por mi comportamiento, pero por nuestro presidente malicioso. And I'm also sorry for my syntax and pronunciation, because both of them are probably terrible. Anyways, I'm Cody, aka the Scarlet Troll, pronouns he, him.
And I am Greg, aka Greg, also pronouns he, him.
And this is our podcast where we talk news of the pop culture variety. Sometimes comic news, sometimes gaming news, pretty much always movie news, and also pretty much always a movie review. So make sure to ring the like button, smash that bell, and share the video around if you're into that sort of thing, because it really helps us out and we appreciate it, and I'm tired!
Same. I have a slight headache.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's go to trailer time.
Let's do trailer time. Just skipping any other bullshit.
Pretty much. It's trailer time again. Alright, it's time to light the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to pray the Muppet Show isn't dying tonight.
At least not yet.
At least not yet, because on February 4th, we are getting the Muppet Show special on Disney+, and Kermit can't go teasing us like this. Because the whole bit of back on the stage where it all started and ended and might be starting again depending on how this goes. You can't
do that.
You can't dangle that in front of me, Frog! You can't do it!
What do you mean, executive producer Seth Rogen?
Yeah!
This has been one of my biggest dreams. Oh.
Have any other dreams? No, I like it. Look, if they want to bring back the Muppet Show, sure, go for it. Do something with the Muppets.
Yeah.
Something recurring.
Something besides the Game Awards.
That was, actually, one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Which year?
This year.
Okay, I was gonna say, because they've been doing Muppets at the Game Awards for, 4 years
now.
But
specifically, when I say one of the worst things I've ever seen, I don't just mean this year. I mean the thing this year at the Game Awards was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I mean, that's fair.
End statement.
But we also got the trailer for Ace Combat 8, so I don't completely hate.
Yeah, we're getting another Mega Man. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
There was some other stuff I've forgotten already because...
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was Ace Combat, Control 2, and the new Star Wars racing game.
Now this is pod racing.
Yes, with explosions.
Yep. But no, the Muppet Show. Yeah, bring it on. We got Sabrina Carpenter as a guest. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who you thought was Margot Robbie?
It was the first opening bit where she's twirling around with the hair and the smile, okay?
I'm just saying, man, I would think that was Florence Pugh before I ever thought that was Margot Robbie.
Yeah, when we saw her later on, I was like, okay, yeah, no, that is definitely Sabrina Carpenter.
Alright, yeah. No. But now, I love it. Mm-hmm. The Muppet Show sparks joy.
This sparks joy.
And I need all the joy I can get. Boy, howdy. Anyways, the Marvel side of things, there's also... This, as predicted, the Thor Doomsday trailer released this past Tuesday, which means that while I'm editing this, we're gonna get the X-Men trailer, and I'm gonna get mad, because I don't give a It's too early in the episode.
I was gonna say, how do you get mad about something that you don't care?
Just because they're trying so hard to make me care. And that's part of why the Thor one, it's like, oh, great, cool, yeah, he's back, I knew this. Why... I guess it's cool that they haven't completely tossed away the whole daughter aspect thing, but also that was weird.
Once again, and I know I've said this on previous episodes, while I think it's extremely unlikely, it's going to be very funny if this is like Wonka on steroids, where you end up actually having a good time with this movie when we inevitably go to see it.
I'm gonna turn in my badge and my gun. And I don't even own a gun?
I was just like, do we need to have a talk?
So I'm gonna need to steal a gun just so I can turn it in. If I end up actually having a really good time with Doomsday. I think, best case scenario, I walk out of Doomsday going, that was pretty alright.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
However, based on what I have seen so far and what we know... and just the sheer absence of certain things that I really liked from Phase 4 and 5, more likely, I'm gonna come walking out of this going, yeah, but when Kate Bishop again? Damn it!
Wonder Man, however.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
I just want to point out that if this was like Phase 1 through 3, maybe like early into Phase 4, and Kate Bishop had debuted then, she would have already been in that series, and an Avengers movie, and probably a buddy road trip rom-com ? With Yelena? And you know what?
Rom-com ... question mark.
Yeah, and now, we've gotten to about as much of her in No, we didn't. That's a lie, because she died in the first episode of Marvel Zombies. But, sorry, spoilers if you still haven't watched Marvel Zombies and gave a damn. But now it's just, yeah, she's in the one show, and then 2 years later she gets a cameo at the end of the Marvels, and there we are, 2 years later again, and there's no goddamn ding-dong sign of her! Or Miss Marvel! What is that about?
What does it mean?
Tell you what it means. It means they're desperate. But then so am I. Anyways, Wonder Man.
It's like, I'm desperate, but more than that, I'm just tired.
I'm tired of being desperate, and I'm desperate for being tired. Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. It is hard for me to get into this, honestly, because it feels like it's trying to be meta, and it's absolutely going to be meta, because it's a show from Marvel about people wanting to be major actors in a world that has superhero fatigue in movies. And just, I know that Wonder Man is an established character in the comics, but I cannot gel with this premise.
No, I like it. I'm excited. This is honestly the most excited I've been about a Marvel thing in a while. Partly because, some of the other ones have... Okay, that's probably a lie because...
Deadpool Wolverine.
No, Deadpool Wolverine was a pleasant surprise for me. I wasn't expecting it to be bad, but I certainly wasn't expecting to come away from it liking it as much as I did.
Fair.
I guess to be fair, Thunderbolts was kind of... Thunderbolts and Captain America were cases of... I was decently excited, but not anything huge. Wonder Man kind of has me excited in the way that, I don't know, not quite like WandaVision or Loki did, but that same area in my lung.
I'm sitting here wondering, it's like, why is he lifting his arm like this right now?
In my lung.
And specifically, his right lung.
Yeah. It's my right lung. I don't know my left from my right. I'm tired. And desperate. No, I think this looks pretty cool. I like the extra angle of he's got superpowers for real and is trying to hide them because apparently that's not allowed on sets anymore. Apparently one of the posters said that it's because of some incident on set in a previous production, and now it's being called the Doorman Clause.
Is there a doorman?
There is a doorman.
What is doorman?
He makes doors.
That's his superpower?
He makes portals, basically.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does he literally just make wooden doors or actual doors?
I don't think so, but let me double check. He's also a mutant.
Of course he is.
Yeah, because...
I don't know what you expected there.
I suppose it was a little overly optimistic of me to search Doorman. And
he looks like a shitty version of Spider-Man.
He looks like Black Suit Spider-Man, yeah. Now look at that. Resurrected by the entity Oblivion and serves as an angel of death, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, he's got portal powers. Oh, yeah, he was one of the Great Lakes Avengers.
The Great Lakes...
They're losers.
He's from Michigan?
I don't know that they're from Michigan, but they teamed up in Michigan. Or something like that. Mr. Immortal was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, I like this. I like this idea. I guess, you know what? I'm not overly excited because I think I've been burned by not necessarily some of the things Marvel has done lately, but by knowing that a lot of the things that they're doing aren't going to get a follow-up. So it's really hard for me to get too hyped about Wonder Man, knowing that it will probably not matter in the grand scheme of things. But I'm interested in seeing what they do with this concept. And also, put him in the movies.
Yeah.
What is the point of having this big interconnected universe and introducing these things if they don't cross over? What's the point?
Maybe they're afraid of making people do homework, but I'm like, well, if you don't want to have that problem, then you don't make homework to begin with.
Yeah, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Alright? Ship is over with. I don't care about box office. I didn't see a movie this weekend, neither did Greg. It's time, once again, for our favorite movies of 2025. And I'm gonna pull that trumpet noise that you made last year, and it's just, insert it now. That's enough. Thank you. I might save that for next year.
Very good.
Yeah! No, we already got one.
Okay.
We don't need another one.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could.
I was just gonna do the Price is Right theme.
Oh. This is just gonna become a more involved intro every year. Anyways. No, I guess we both have a top 10, huh?
Somehow, because I remember struggling trying to figure out what I wanted to do for a top 10. And to be completely honest, there is still a part of me that's looking at my top 10 going, this isn't fair.
I mean, if you want to cut yours down, go ahead. My top 10 is...
it's a thing of, like, I have a last-minute revision. A very last-minute revision. I can say, for me, my number 1 and number 2 are locked in.
Oh, yeah.
3 through 10 are kind of, sort of, in no particular order.
Mine is kind of... 1 and 2 are locked. 3 through 5 are locked in that tier, but they keep moving around. Same with 6... 7 and 8. Actually, it's more like 3, 4, 5, and 6 are moving around. And then 7, 8, 9, and 10. And also there's 2 that didn't make this list that almost made the list.
Right.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. I don't know. Do you want to start with your number 10? Or...
I guess I can start with my number 10. So...
Is it F1?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, that was one that I was kind of considering, because it was a thing of, do I want to have another Gran Turismo? Because Gran Turismo, for the uninitiated who didn't watch that episode, because I think that was, last year's top 10?
2023.
Yeah. That was one where I put it as number 10, because it was not a good movie, but it did exceed my...
No, wait. Did it come out in 2024? When did this come out?
I don't remember.
Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, this is not a good movie, but I had extremely low expectations.
2023.
And it went above those expectations, so I was just, alright, I kind of have to include this, because as much as it pissed me off, I did have a good time with it. Formula 1, while I did have fun with it in a sense, spent more time pissing me off as a fan of the sport.
I mean, it's your list, you do you. Sorry, but you're number 10.
So my number 10 is Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Because we've had a little bit of back and forth about this. I'm sure you'll talk more about it later. But that was one where I liked it a lot, and I liked what it was doing, but I didn't have as much fun with it as a lot of other stuff that I've seen, if that makes sense. To kind of go back on a review of it, I think the biggest thing that I liked about the movie, besides all the stuff that it was doing for other things, was that it was, ignoring all the other bullshit, a genuine look into mental health and how that affects people, especially the darkness in people's hearts, to the point where it's just, no, this isn't something used as a plot device for this crazy-ass superhero fiction movie. This is a genuine, sincere look into how bad mental health can really fuck someone up. And that was honestly genuinely very sweet. Enjoyed the movie a lot until, like, the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'll rip the Band-Aid off. This is my number 8. Actually,
oh
and
really?
I know what you might be thinking. You're gonna be thinking, oh, but Deadpool and Wolverine was only number 10. Yeah, I know. 2024 was a more competitive year. All right,
it was. It definitely was.
This is not a particularly competitive year. Thunderbolts being number 8 doesn't make it better than Deadpool and Wolverine, because it's not. It just means that this one really resonated with me for no particular reasons. And yeah, look, here's the thing. Well, no, he's in the Fantastic Four, but which isn't on this list, at least for me, by the way. But sorry, spoilers. But the thing is, the last 2 minutes does really piss me off.
Oh, it pissed me off too.
But the main reason it pisses me off is because I feel like it's not going to get the payoff that it deserves in the Avengers movies. But the thing is, as an ending to a movie itself, it's actually kind of a nice, not a cherry on top, maybe a sour cherry. It's a sour cherry on top of this ice cream sundae.
And it's just straight sour. It's not even like a caramel-covered sour candy.
But it also neatly ties up their story because, yeah, that is how most of them would react to this. I'm still confused as to why Bucky's on board with it.
Yeah, especially since he's a senator, canonically.
Former senator, I guess.
Yeah.
And that whole thing didn't really go anywhere. But no, the character interplay, and somehow, despite the power sets of everybody involved, the action is really good.
Yeah.
The lighting, the use of shadows and colors and costuming, it's all really good. And also, they killed Taskmaster, which is really fucking funny to me. So, yeah, look. I almost thought this was going to be the year that a Marvel movie didn't make this list, but it did, and it's Thunderbolts, number 8 for me. So I guess I should do my number 10.
Yeah! Already out of order.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make much sense to have you do your spiel on Thunderbolts at number 10, and then I come back to it at number 8, you know?
No, that's
it's
fair.
Just, it doesn't add up. It doesn't, nah. So my number 10, you didn't see it, and I didn't talk about it, but it's the Phoenician Scheme.
That's right. I did want to see it because it's basically what the spiritual sequel to I'm blanking on it.
It's not really a spiritual sequel to Asteroid City, but it's very much another Wes Anderson movie.
Okay.
I guess you could call it. It feels very similar.
Mm.
It does feel remarkably similar, but again, both movies were written and directed by the same guy, so makes a degree of sense. This almost didn't make my list, I'll be honest.
Really?
I rewatched it last night, and I went, oh no, this is good. I almost left it off because it's not Asteroid City.
Right.
But Asteroid City was, I think, number 4, 5, somewhere high up on my 2022 list.
Asteroid City was definitely the most artsy film of 2022, by far.
At least one of the artsier ones that I saw. I will say, Wes Anderson gets away with some of the most stilted, unnatural sounding dialogue ever. Half of the shit the characters say in his movies shouldn't work because it's clunky, it's exposition, but it's delivered in such a way that you don't really care.
I imagine that the actors who say the lines, considering that they, once again, go for some high-level actors in this, helps quite a lot.
Yeah, because, I mean, you've got Benedict Cumberbatch, you've got Benicio del Toro, you've got Scarlett Johansson again.
Is Tom Hanks present again?
Tom Hanks and Bryan Cranston.
Okay.
They play basketball.
They play basketball. Okay.
Yeah, no, and they really show up Benicio del Toro and Riz Ahmed.
Mm.
But no, this is a fun movie. At least it's fun for me. I feel like other people will look at this and go, "This is insufferable and boring." And you know what? You're right to think that.
It's like me with Pat Labor too. I love Pat Labor too.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, but it is, for most people who especially aren't interested in a mix of sci-fi and topical political thrillers, at least topical by the standards of the 90s in Japan, it is boring and stupid. And it's like, you know what? That is correct. But it's still one of the best anime movies ever made.
But no, the Phoenician Scheme, I had a good time with it. Like I said, I almost didn't put it on here, but I decided to rewatch it on a whim, and I was just like, no, you know what? This is better than I remember. Especially for some of the clunkier lines, there's also some really good bits. Like, there's a recurring bit of Benicio del Toro's character just offering people hand grenades. And it's just an exchange of, here, have a hand grenade. Oh, you're very kind. They just take one.
Oh, my.
Culminating in Benedict Cumberbatch's character when being offered saying, oh, you're very kind. I have my own.
Well, he did play a World War I general in 1917.
You're right, he did.
So that does work out.
Yeah. No, it's really funny. There's also really good lines like, it represents the missing piece of a pie that was baked too big for the pan. It makes sense in context.
That's to say, not going to make the joke that just came to my head.
What kind? Is it apple pie?
Actually, what pie did I have not that long ago that was phenomenal?
Oh, is it the one Christina made?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the berry pie?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
That was very good.
Ugh. I'm not even that big of a pie fan. That was amazing.
Neither am I. I usually don't go for pie, but that was great.
That was delicious. Anyways, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is Splitsville.
Hey, we have a happy coincidence. It's also my number 9.
And I'm gonna be honest, while the movie itself was a fun watch and completely fucking batshit insane, the fight scene is carrying it hard. That, extremely, in-depth choreographed fight scene, the first 20 minutes of the movie?
I don't think it's in the first 20 minutes.
It's early in the movie.
It's earlier in than you'd expect.
But that is, unironically, I think the best fight scene of 2025.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something.
Yeah, that fight scene is doing a lot of carrying. It's also, I would definitely say, the most enjoyable thing I saw Dakota Johnson in this year.
Yeah, definitely. It's... Ooh. I want to say of all time, but then I'm thinking, does that outweigh my ironic enjoyment of Madam Web?
I would hope so, because this is actually kind of a good movie.
But the Pepsi.
The 2000s Pepsi. But the Crystal Pepsi.
The Pepsi and the you did it for me and the what's the matter, Ben? You don't want to die in Queens? And orange
it's like
chicken.
Orange chicken is fine. How did you know? What do you mean? How did you know?
I don't. But no, Dakota Johnson is actually really good in this.
So this was very much the movie that solidified, because we've talked about on the show in a genuinely endearing manner that her kind of aloof style of acting lends itself to being a serial killer in a horror film.
Yeah.
This movie shows that pretty good.
You get a real Dance Puppets dance vibe.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, I don't think, but it's still good.
Yeah.
No, this is a really fun... I think what gets me... I feel like this year is full of movies I should hate, but... And this is one of them. This is a movie where I should fucking hate this movie and everybody involved in it, character-wise, not actor-wise.
Right.
But they do such a good job making the characters feel real. Like actual flawed people, where you understand why they're making the decisions that they're making, that I can't really fault it.
Fair, yeah.
And, like you said, that fight scene just cements it. This would probably not be on the list if not for the fight scene. And as evidence, I submit, Weapons didn't make my list.
Oh, is there a good fight scene in Weapons? I still haven't seen
Weapons.
Oh man,
the ending of Weapons kind of makes me rethink my list. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I still haven't seen Weapons, so I have zero context.
No, it's just like, it's amazing what one standout scene in an otherwise good movie will do. And I guess to be fair, Weapons has one of those, but this isn't about Weapons.
So you already did your number 8.
Yeah, what's yours?
My number 8 is Ballerina.
Did not make my list.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of it is just because it is a John Wick adjacent, and it is enjoyable in that aspect. I know that it wasn't as well received as the other John Wick movies go, but I think as a standalone thing, it was very good. It doesn't completely tie everything to John Wick fully, if that makes sense. It's definitely a more unique take on the same kind of idea, especially as our main character, played by Ana de Armas. It's one of those things where I do think they did a good job of not making her a totally female version of John Wick. She's very much a unique character, both in how she acts, what got her to the point that she's in, and especially her fighting style. The movie very much establishes that she does have actual, genuine, pronounced weaknesses, and a lot of her ability to solve problems is working around those weaknesses, which leads to some very unique fights and situations, it has to be said. Including the wonderful scene that we see all of that in action, where, I don't know if it's spoiled, because this movie came out in August?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, of the scene where she actually does confront John Wick. And that movie does a good job of establishing, yeah, you're not John Wick, but also doesn't take away from any of the strength that she has as a character and as a fighter.
Yeah.
And also, it's John Wick. John Wick is fucking cool. It's one of the best modern action franchises right now. So, even though I know the movie wasn't as well received and did as well as other John Wick movies, it's still a pretty solid movie in its own right.
No, that's valid. It didn't make my list mostly just because I feel like all the actual significant ties to John Wick actually make it kind of worse. At least in terms of fitting it into the John Wick chronology. And then also, while it's fun, and while I know John Wick isn't particularly realistic in its action anymore, I was still rolling my eyes pretty hard at the flamethrower fight.
Oh, the flamethrowers fight was pretty hard to watch.
That's a really...
Because it was one of those things where it's like, okay, unless that water is actually, I don't know, hydrogen peroxide or something like that, because every modern flamethrower of any kind is napalm-based. Fire hydrant is not going to win against that.
Not even just that, not even the fire hose bit, just like the constant... Oh, the fire's missing them by that much. No, they're still getting singed.
Yeah.
I don't give a...
Yeah, no, people are dead.
I know enough about convection to know that if it's that close... You're
dead.
You're at least significantly impeded.
Yeah, if you're not dead, you are crispy.
And I know that's a nitpick, but it stands out.
I feel like it's a nitpick considering... Because all the other, weapon nonsense in John Wick, while it is complete nonsense... is at least within the realm of realistic possibility if you had someone as talented as him.
Yeah.
Heat and fire and thermodynamics do not work on the same level as firearms.
Yeah. But anyways, this isn't a back and forth about Ballerina. I guess we'll reverse, and I'll go with my number 7, which is Companion.
Okay.
Did you forget about Companion?
No, I had Companion on my list. I'm just like, wait, where did I put that? Because that would be really fucking funny.
Where'd you put it?
4.
Okay. Okay. I admit I didn't get a chance to rewatch this one. Mm-hmm. So I'm mostly just going off of listening to our review of it.
Right.
But, God, hearing that and reminding myself of what a time.
Yeah.
Look, this isn't one of those movies I should hate, but it is one of those, this is a movie that gets a lot of extra points because it made all the worst people really mad.
It also very much put the worst people who are playing characters in this movie they got their due comeuppance.
Hell yeah.
Which is honestly a big reason why I have it as number 4.
But also, I like how, to a certain extent, realistic it is for this concept. Like,
yeah.
Even with this robot operating at full capacity, she's not supercomputer smart. I like bits like the fact that the dipshit's plan was so full of holes that it becomes readily apparent it was never gonna fucking work.
Yeah. For me, I enjoyed a lot of that. I enjoyed, like, kind of the unique moments that are sprung because of the premise of the movie. Especially as our robot main character is getting more intelligent, the way that she solves problems. Like, earlier in the movie, the male lead, I'm blanking on these characters' names.
Yeah, same.
He, like, commands her to never lie, but she still escapes, and she gets pulled over by police. And she's able to, like, go into her programming real quick and change her default language to German.
Yeah.
And that whole scene was great just because it's still playing by the established rules. Because the officer who pulls her over is, like, questioning her. He's like, what's going on here? And she answers truthfully in German, basically saying, yeah, this just happened, and I ended up killing somebody.
I think at one point he asks, do you speak English? And she goes, yes, but I've intentionally adjusted my settings to only speak German, so that way I can tell the truth, because I've been ordered not to tell the truth, but this way you won't understand me.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things like, alright, that's pretty good. That's a unique way of sticking to your rules that I very much enjoyed. I also, not gonna lie, really enjoyed the bit where she calls the main male character and breaks up with him because of his bullshit.
Yeah.
I think he said something along the lines of, like, you're an android and you're breaking up with me? And I'm just like, yeah, man, you suck that much.
Yeah.
You suck so bad that even a computer wants nothing to do with you.
I'm sorry, it's just you framed me for murder. It's kind of hard to come back from that. I don't remember if that was an actual thing said or if I was paraphrasing, but
I think that's basically what it was.
This might be higher if I had rewatched it, but I did not get the chance.
I will admit it is a movie that I do need to rewatch. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the movie a lot, and especially because it's the thing of, I very much enjoyed when it's clued in as to what kind of person, what kind of dirtbag the antagonist is, and how they get their comeuppance. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, what's your number 7?
My number 7 is the monkey.
The monkey, alright, that's my number 4!
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Serendipity!
What can we say about the monkey that hasn't already been said on our episode about the monkey?
The monkey brother.
You remember the monkey that killed our family brother?
It's back.
It's back, brother.
The monkey brother.
It's just like, give me one.
The monkey must be vanquished.
This is a fucking stupid movie.
This
This is one of the dumbest movies I've ever watched in my life.
This is the only movie in my top 10 that is not in either what Martin Scorsese would call cinema or a very good movie.
Yeah.
It's in It's Stupid and Terrible, but I'm about it, and let me tell you, this is the gold standard by
For
which
that category.
every other It's Stupid and Terrible, but I'm about it movie is set. In fact, what am I doing? Anaconda, get out of here! You're going into one of the most movies of all time. I'm giving it some more thought. You don't belong there. Get out. Be gone. You're lucky I don't put you in. Don't pay money to see this. No, I love the monkey. Everything about it. Just the narration, the over-the-topness of the deaths, the performances, just... Everybody's just such a casually terrible person that makes you feel no sympathy when they die in the most grotesque ways possible.
And it's interesting because even our main character kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But he doesn't suck so bad that you don't want anything to do with him. There's still enough to empathize with the dude at least a little.
I took your power. One might say you have no power here.
Man, honestly, think about it. I'm not surprised Wicked Part 2 didn't hit any of ours.
Nah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think Wicked Part 1 hit either of our top 10.
That's fair.
Yeah, no. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that. So I heard your mom wears the pants in the family. So I guess you got yourself a real pants problem there, kid.
This is just a really mean movie, but the stupidity and absurdness makes it so that the meanness does not overpower the movie.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Alright, what's your number 6?
6 is Fantastic Four.
Okay, yeah, that did not make my list.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where, and again, we've talked about it, and I think I agree with you, Thunderbolts is a better movie, But for me, especially for how easy I am to please, admittedly, Fantastic Four I had a much more enjoyable time with. It was more fun. It was not... I mean, it's relatively high stakes, but not as high stakes. Vanessa Kirby.
You know what? Actually, I need to reword my statement.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, on the whole, Fantastic Four is a better movie than Thunderbolts, just in terms of narrative, in terms of just not shitting the bed in the final 2 minutes.
Yes, which helps a lot. That does help quite a bit.
But on the whole, I had more fun with Thunderbolts. And I had a better time watching Thunderbolts, and I've gone back to Thunderbolts more times than I've gone back to Fantastic Four, which is why Thunderbolts made the list for me and Fantastic Four didn't. But it has to be said, Fantastic Four is still a really good movie. I really respect the dedication to the 60s-esque aesthetic. I love the characters. Let's go, Mole Man.
Yeah. And someone will probably be like, oh, but you didn't lose any points because of the Doomsday teaser at the end. It's like, no, I made peace with that ages ago, and that doesn't completely shit the bed on the entire premise of the movie.
Yeah, no, because you could just stop watching the movie when the credits roll, and it's fine.
And it's fine, because everything's wrapped up.
Everything's wrapped up, and also because of the fact, I think it helps that when we saw the movie in theaters, nobody had any reaction to Dr. Doom.
I was just like, oh no, and you were just like,
and meanwhile, no
one
applause,
else,
no gasps,
there was literally no reaction to that end credit scene, which I think is the funniest thing about it.
Yeah, shows how good idea pivoting to Dr. Doom was. I can't even speak anymore. But no, I mean the casting is really good in this. Honestly,
I mean, don't alter yours.
No, I'm not going to. I'm trying to figure out why it is that this didn't click with me, and I don't know. I don't understand. I think maybe part of it's just reservations about this Fantastic Four being separate from the main Marvel universe, so it's kind of hard to get attached, because Marvel's having a hard enough time following up on shit in their own main universe, but I'm not here to talk about that right now. I love Herbie. This is one of the best things we've ever gotten.
Right.
I love the running gag of... It's not even a running gag, just the character trait of him actually being a pretty damn good chef. Him helping Herbie make the sauce, and then when they cut into one casual conversation, he's just going on about, no, look, it doesn't matter how long you beat it. If it's got egg yolks in it, it's not a meringue. I don't know why
I feel like that's a casual conversation that you would have.
Oh, man. I don't make a meringue. I don't bake.
No, but you fair, but you enjoy cooking enough.
I enjoy cooking, but baking fills me with anxiety.
Sucks. Baking is awful.
No, yeah.
The only times I would ever bake something if it's a gift for another person.
That's fair. I did count right? Yes. No, yeah, I definitely see it. I'm honestly kind of surprised it didn't make mine, but also, again...
Well, I mean, again, being completely honest, Thunderbolts is a better movie in terms of how it's put together and what it goes into.
I don't think it's better. I think Thunderbolts just speaks to me... You know what? Well, that's what it is. Thunderbolts just speaks to me more.
At the very least, Thunderbolts, I think, kind of does its topics a bit better, if that makes sense.
Maybe it's also I have a hard time wrapping my head around how cooperative and solved the Fantastic Four world is.
Yeah, that was... that was something that, I will admit, that made me have a heart-to-heart with my cynicism. And my cynicism did not go away. I
fought the law, and I got my ass kicked.
Yeah, just the scene where Vanessa Kirby comes out with the baby to, address the entire world. And it's a thing of the entire world is actually understanding and acknowledges and respects.
Had a real hard time with that one.
Why she made the decision that she did. And I'm just like, that would never fucking happen here.
No. Too many vaccines.
Sorry! So anyway.
Yep.
What's your number 6?
My number 6 is Bring Her Back, which is another one that I haven't had time to rewatch, but I'm probably not gonna.
Okay.
Because part of why this made it into the what Martin Scorsese would call cinema tier is that this is a horror movie that is unsettling enough that I don't ever... It's up there.
Is this how I am with Hereditary?
Kind of, where it's just I don't know when I next need to see this again, if ever. It's not like I saw the TV glow where I want to see it again.
But it gave you anxiety.
But it gave me anxiety, so I have to pick my moment. This one is... There's some really unpleasant shit in this movie.
Yeah.
Not just from the body horror sense, not just from the violence sense. oh god, I'm thinking about the bit with the kid chewing on a fucking steak knife, and yeah, you didn't even see it. I saw it, I see you wincing. That's
on
what
this
happens
radio format
internally
show.
every time I think about that scene, which now that I'm thinking about Bring Her Back Again is probably going to be off and on for the next couple of fucking weeks. This is a good fucking movie. It probably should be higher. I don't know. I would have to rewatch it, and I don't know that I have it in me, but it's not just for the horrifying scenes like that. It's the horrifying bits of the situation that the main characters find themselves in. Andy, I think, is the main male protagonist's name. His feelings of relative powerlessness in the wake of an abusive authority figure. It's fucking good. This, to me, is even better than Talk to Me, which is a movie, admittedly, I was kind of mid on, but...
Right.
Well, not mid. I wasn't as blown away by it as I was expecting to be. But this! I love it. It probably ought to be higher. I don't know. Maybe at least number 5.
I mean, I feel like for both of us, the top half of our lists are a bit more competitive.
A little bit more. It's like 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all competing.
Mm.
Kind of. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Spinal Tap 2.
Okay, that did not make my list.
Yeah, it's funny because I remember us watching the original Spinal Tap, and while I did enjoy it, it did get pretty insufferable at the tail end of the movie. This one still is, but it's a lot funnier in its execution, so that helps a lot. Just the absurdity of everything is great, and not just the absurdity, how far they go with it, and how much they pull in both within the universe and outside that this movie takes place in. Because this is a movie where in one part we have a dude who's the manager who literally hates music, like, and doesn't listen to music. Like, his whole thing is like, I do not understand music. Like, what the fuck do you mean you don't understand music?
I can't sing it. Pitch a song, I can't sing it. Happy birthday. Nope, can't sing it. Don't even try.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like the most... It helps, too, that this character that I fucking hate, I objectively hate this character, dropped one of the funniest fucking lines of the entire year.
In the credits.
In the credits.
I'm pretty sure it was in the credits, yeah?
It was in the credits.
Yeah. Bold move, saving your best bit for the goddamn credits.
And I'm just saying, like, how fucking dare you? But then they also get...
Turns out there's actually not that big of a distinction between an a cappella rap group and just shouting threats loudly.
But they also take their meta jokes to another level, in particular the whole drummer thing, where they're trying to... Because their drummers always fucking die. And so they're trying to find a new drummer, so they try to get Questlove from the Roots, and Questlove's like, I don't want to die, man. Hey, you should talk to... I thought this was just a joke, and then they go and talk to...
The guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And then talk to the drummer from Metallica, and I'm just like, oh, this is fucking good.
And they each keep it's like a circle of recommendations.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he actually told me to go to you. Oh.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where the way they establish it, because the whole thing with Spinal Tap, the band in these movies, is that they are an established band that does have a very strong cult following, and it's funny with this whole drummer thing, to watch these established drummers actually do a really good job acting in this sense, because you can tell that the way they're presented is like, hey, you need to say no in a funny way, but also sincerely, because in this universe, this is actually an established, famous band. Especially with you and 3 other metalheads, or at least I'm half a metalhead in all honesty.
I got the hair for it.
Yeah. Being watched by like 2.5, maybe 3 metalheads all sitting next to each other just made the whole thing better. And also the music was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, good music.
Like, it's like one of those things like, well yeah, it's a mockumentary about a fictional rock and glam metal band. It's like, it should be. It's like, yeah, no, but it's still good. It's good enough for Elton John to show up for like 3 of the songs, and it rocks.
It really did.
Yeah, like that.
Him playing Stonehenge, hell yeah.
Oh, that best song in the movie. Like, not a doubt. I will fight over that. Admittedly, still need to listen to the vinyl that I got for Christmas. Thank you.
Just a bit of a little tiny man inside the guitar going, let me in. He's got a little cheese green.
Yeah.
What a ridiculous movie.
It's such a ridiculous movie, but it's very enjoyable, and for me, as someone who likes music a lot, and also does vibe with... Well, mockumentaries are either really good or really fucking boring for me.
Yeah.
This was really good. So to have all of that come together in this good, competent package was just mwah.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, just because I wasn't sure where we are. Your number 5 is, or did you already do
Oh,
number
no,
5?
I haven't done my number 5 yet.
Okay, so your number 4, which we went over earlier.
No, I haven't done my number 5 yet.
Oh, you have not?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, my number 5 is The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie.
Right.
Which should maybe be lower on this list. And in fact, I kind of wonder if maybe I'm not being a little biased putting it on this list at all, but fuck it, it's my list. We've had
I'll use it when I need it.
We've had 4 goddamn theatrical Looney Tunes movies, and this is the first one that isn't about basketball or Brendan Fraser. I'm gonna be fucking happy about it. It's fucking funny.
Yes.
And it's really good. It's way better than I expected a Porky and Daffy-oriented Looney Tunes movie to be. Somehow they managed to take sort of multiple Looney Tunes cartoons, it feels like, and structure them into one bigger narrative. There is a, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine needle drop. This is the most me a Looney Tunes movie could possibly fucking be, because I love when that song is a needle drop. It's such an easy fucking way to score points, but boy howdy. This is a movie that doesn't, somehow, this is a Looney Tunes movie that's about aliens that doesn't involve Marvin.
Really?
And I'm still fine with it. Right?
That is new.
You'd think. But just, holy shit! It's just damn funny. I'm so happy to see them. This is the movie that got us Coyote vs. Acme back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it did...
So that did actually go through.
It did well enough that they sold Coyote vs. Acme to the distribution rights to Catch Up Entertainment.
Nice.
Yeah, that movie's coming out. I'm pretty sure. Hold on a second. August 28th.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Hell yeah. No, just, So yeah, I'm biased. This is one of those, several years from now, if I were to reevaluate my list, which I won't, because that's a waste of fucking time.
Right.
Let me go, in 2030, let me go back and look at my 2025 best of list. Oh, this didn't hold up under scrutiny. What do I give a fuck? No, this is probably the most likely to not be here on a reevaluation, but for now, it's still fucking there. I love it.
Right.
And we both did number 4 because...
We both did our respective number 4.
Yeah.
Because I had Companion and you had...
and I had the monkey.
Yeah.
The monkey's chain! The monkey's fist! The monkey!
Yeah.
The monkey brother.
All
You're
right.
number 3.
Good Fortune.
Alright, did not make mine.
Dare I say, funniest thing that I have personally seen this year.
Alright!
Funny, while still being real and topical without being horrifically pretentious. The only thing really on that is that the ending is a little bit too neat of a bow to tie it all together, but a lot of the funny and the commentary before that is genuinely very good, because of course the movie centers on like someone who is right on the edge of the poverty line.
Yeah.
And how it is to deal with that while not being completely fucked. We're talking about a character who's literally like living in their car doing essentially DoorDash and quick pay jobs.
Damn, man, if I'd known you were living in your car, I would've let you sleep a little more.
Yeah, exactly. Or the whole thing of, like, you know, him talking to Gabriel about a situation and just being like, hey, look, I have it bad, but I still have it a lot better than a lot of other people. And just how it's like, it's treating a lot of that with sincerity, because there's a lot of people like that. It's very much a current event social movie that a lot of people can resonate with. And even later on when, you know, he does the switch and they're trying to switch back, because Seth Rogen's character, who is a tech bro millionaire, is now living the shit life and realizes how much it sucks. And when they find out, it's like, oh, by the way, the only way the switch can happen is if, I think his name is Ari.
RJ?
RJ?
No, wait, hold on.
Or is that the actor?
No, it's Aziz Ansari is the actor.
Okay. But... I think the character's name is also Aziz, if I remember correctly. Arj. Yeah, like they established that in order for the switch back to happen that they agreed upon, Arj has to want to go back to his old life. And then Seth Rogen goes, why the fuck would he want to go back? Who would ever want to go back to that? And just like, yeah.
Alright.
Like, exactly.
You shot me.
Yeah.
Isn't there a guardian angel for gunshots? Yeah, but they usually work in another part of town.
That joke did a lot of carrying, I will admit, because I'm just sitting here like, oh no! Because it's funny and it's also kind of fucking true! It's like, yeah, if you live in a big enough city with, like, an impoverished area with a lot of crime, you bet your ass that police response times or even medical response times are going to be different.
Yeah.
Oh, God almighty.
I might not be giving this movie enough credit because it's not on my list.
Yeah, but well, I don't know. It's your list. Use it when you need it.
Yeah,
but it's genuinely a really funny movie with some sincere commentary and a lot of really good acting. Just, again, like, a lot of it being carried by Keanu Reeves playing Gabriel as well, just being kind of like this, you know, fourth grader as an angel, basically, who's also going through the throes and rows of working and being a working adult and all that, and just his own moderate corruption over time, realizing, like, all the challenges that come with that. And it's like, yeah. Again, the biggest thing that takes away from that is just how neatly the bow is tied at the end. Because everything that's said at the end is completely true.
But no way.
But it's not going to happen that way.
No fucking way.
Just a little too perfect.
Yeah, a little bit.
But all the funny and everything before that, I would say it's the funniest movie I've seen.
That's fair. My number 3 is not funny.
Oh boy.
My number 3 is The Long Walk.
Ooh.
Which, I really feel like this is a movie that I like for the wrong reasons. Because I feel like this is a movie
oh no.
where I don't know that the movie is saying choose violence. At the very least, I don't know that it's endorsing that option.
I remember reading up on it. I didn't read everything, like I didn't spoil the entire movie.
Yeah.
But I remember hearing bits from you during the podcast that we talked about it, and I remember reading up a little bit, and it's just like,
Yeah, this is a movie where
I don't think it's explicitly saying to choose violence.
No, but I don't know that it's condemning it either.
It's not. To be completely honest, it's not. Because it is a thing of, when the violence happens, unless you have zero empathy whatsoever, you can fully understand how it got to that point.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect example of you get out of a movie what you choose to get out of it.
Yeah.
And what I choose to get out of it is that, you know, sometimes you just gotta shoot a motherfucker.
Yeah, it very much established the thing of no matter how good and how much you try to be good, everyone has some kind of breaking point. And to be completely honest, I think it sucks for most people when they reach that point. Like,
yeah.
It's very rare that it's a good thing when they reach that point.
No, I mean, the fact that this is number 3 on my list when it's a bunch of guys walking down a path.
It is crazy that that's what the general premise of this movie is.
That is the general premise of this movie.
Either walk or die.
Yeah, but there's the suspense built around it is so good. The relationships built are really good. The acting is just so powerful. David Johnson is just phenomenal in this. Mm-hmm. You really feel his character's progression across the course of it. It's just, I like this movie a lot. And again, it might be for the wrong reasons. But I got out of it what I got out of it, and what I got out of it was exactly what I needed to get out of it at that point. So I think we both have the same number 2 and number 1,
We do have the same top 2. We've established that earlier.
Alright, so which one is your number 2?
Superman.
Alright, same.
Yeah.
Same. This is the only thing that came within swinging distance of number 1, and if you've been paying attention, you probably guess what number 1 is by now.
Yes.
But this is the only one that came, and it wasn't even particularly close. At least not for me. But Superman's the only thing that came anywhere nearby. I love it so much. I don't fucking care. Too many DC characters, I don't fucking care. Too much build up.
It helps that all the DC characters portrayed are genuinely well portrayed.
Yeah. There's too much setup for stuff, I don't fucking care. It's too goofy, I don't fucking care! Alright? I don't give a shit! Because they got Superman right, they got Lois right, they got Lex right. They got Lex horrifyingly right.
They got Lex extremely right. They got Jimmy, I don't know about right, but Jimmy was perfect.
Jimmy is great.
Jimmy is literally perfect. You don't change anything about Jimmy.
Not even a little bit. No. I love this movie. Made me cry 3 different times in the movie theater. One of them over the worst dog ever.
That Crypto is actually the fucking worst.
I love him. He's a menace. He's what J. Jonah Jameson would call a goddamn menace. But he's...
Yeah, I gotta go rescue my dog. It's like, yeah, but he's just a dog. It's like, yeah, he's just a dog. And he's not a very good dog either, but he's probably alone and scared right now,
Aww.
so I gotta go save him.
I mean, Mr. Goddamn Terrific.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's great. Guy Gardner's really good.
Oh yeah, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner is just the best.
That haircut should be against your vows. That what? That what should what?
I mean, that was the correct statement.
Superman's harem. And I mean...
No, let's talk about Jimmy's harem.
Oh, man. And the Kents? The Kents are so fucking good in this.
Yeah.
They got him right. Oh, just after Man of Steel, I needed this.
Yeah, it was so good. And even just, like, the way it's put together, the mood, the vibes, the cinematography, the shot of Superman right after he saves a woman who almost got crushed in her car, and him just rising above in the Superman stance above the cloud of dust with Metropolis in the background, and just like, oh, now that's the money shot. That was perfect.
I love it so much.
I am amazed that they were able to do that shot without it feeling forced.
And the bit with Pa Kent talking about, I think what you got out of the message says a lot more about you than the message itself, and the whole, your choices, Clark. That's what makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Just...
Which is crazy considering that what we get that establishes that is the L's actually being awful, and the movie not trying to pull a fast one.
I'm crying right now.
He is, ladies and gentlemen. He very much is.
Yeah. I needed this year.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I needed Superman this year. And, you know, I'm looking forward to Supergirl. Hell, we don't even have a trailer, but I'm looking forward to Clayface.
That's right, that is one of the things coming, isn't it?
Whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do. I know, I get it. Ha ha ha, superhero movies, one of my two favorite, no fucking shit. I love it.
This is good. The fact that this is number 2 for us against all of the Marvel movies.
Again, if you told me this in 10 years ago, I wouldn't have fucking believed it.
Yeah.
I would have said, are you high? A Superman movie? I'm gonna like it more than anything Marvel puts out that year? Yeah, right. And now it's damn straight.
Damn straight.
Oh. Alright, so I
think this is the first time that we both have the same number 1, by the way.
I think you're right, and I kind of want to do a joke, but nah, it's Sinners.
It's Sinners.
It's Sinners.
What a fucking film.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to say about it.
That we didn't already talk about.
That we didn't already cover, that somebody else hasn't already covered. You've probably already seen it yourself at this point, and if you haven't,
You're missing out.
I cannot recommend it enough, at least
if you're an adult and not prudish.
If you're an adult and you're not put off by horror movies and sex.
Yes.
If you got a problem with either of those things, then maybe don't watch Werewolf by Night or Eternals, but...
Yeah, because to reestablish, it is a vampire movie, and it really leans into the whole, like, vampires are horny thing.
And not even with the vampires, really.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes with the vampires.
With the vampire. But it is an aggressively horny movie, but the horniness does serve a purpose.
Yeah. And just the emotions. The
Some
setup.
of which are horny.
Some of which are horny. That's not an emotion. Horny is not an emotion. I mean, look, I'm no expert, I'm no psychologist, but I'm 95% sure horny is not an emotion.
Fair enough.
I think it's just a biological impulse. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, though. Where are we going with this? Sinners.
Sinners.
And just the music in this film.
Yes.
Mwah!
The music, the acting, clan members getting fucking annihilated.
Members getting annihilated!
That will always win easy points with me. That will always gain points with me no matter what.
Watching racists eat fucking shit will bump a movie up a whole tier for me on its own. And that's probably part of why Sinners is the clear choice for number 1, actually. Because it was already in what Martin Scorsese would call cinema, and then that happened. Right at the end! You didn't have to do it! You didn't have to tickle our balls like that, but you did it anyway!
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Ryan Coogler!
And also, outside of the movie, because it doesn't really... It's one of those things where I won't consider it part of what makes it number 1, because this is completely outside of the realm of the movie. But the fact that, you know, this movie, as far as, like, the rights and all that are going to happen for the next 25 or so odd years, is actually, like, broke through the norms as established with movies for a movie made by a black director.
Yeah.
That normally doesn't happen. Hell, the whole thing of, the director getting rights back after such an odd time, no matter who you are, normally doesn't happen.
No, yeah, definitely. Usually when a studio bankrolls a movie, that movie stays with the studio.
Like, indefinitely.
And the fact that all the trade publications were trying so hard to downplay this movie doing well, go, oh, well, it's not making money yet. Fuck off!
Yeah.
You fucking assholes! It's a goddamn masterpiece. This is the best thing I've seen all year, hands down. It is easily the best thing I've seen in the last 5 years. It's too early to say, but this might be one of the best things I've ever seen ever.
It's also, I think, one of the few movies that, as far as number of people who've enjoyed it, we have both been able to recommend this to so many people, and I think everyone we've recommended it to within our very small groups have all enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, there are friends who don't trust my movie recommendations at all, I think.
Yeah.
Who came out of this going, that was really good. Yeah. And I was like, hell yeah. Look, I was right about Hundreds of Beavers, I'm right about this one, trust me.
Yeah, and this is across demographics, too, for
what
it's worth.
No, just... that's part of what made this year so hard to make a top 10 for, is that none of them were Sinners. Sinners set the bar so goddamn high that it then became a struggle for anything else. Because it's like, nothing else is this, so how do I figure out... Because I've got a lot of movies in a very good movie, tier. I have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got like 20 movies in that tier alone.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, this was not easy. Some of these I probably need to reevaluate and bump down a little bit. But, hey, you know what? But no, it's just, Sinners is so good.
Yeah. Actually, I meant to ask, because I forgot to ask before we recorded, which one is this one again?
Oh, let's bring her back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, the only movie that's in what Martin Scorsese would call cinema that didn't make my top 10 is Begonia. And that's just because it felt a little unfair.
Yeah.
Because Save the Green Planet, if it came out right now, would be in my top 10. I don't know that Begonia would, and Begonia is kind of working off the back of greatness, so I just couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't do it in good conscience, because, Save the Green Planet. But, no, just for some honorable mentions, I guess. Shout out to Weapons, which I thought about putting in here. Same with Hard Eyes. Honestly...
I completely forgot that Hard Eyes came out this year, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't see that one. I did.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
No, I didn't get a chance to rewatch it, which I think is part of why it didn't make it in, because I didn't have the opportunity.
Right.
Mickey 17 was also really good. It just didn't... I don't know. I feel like as I get further away from it, it's like, okay, I was in a very particular spot when this came out, and that's part of why I like it. It's still very good, don't get me wrong.
Right.
It just didn't click with me the same way that a lot of these other ones did.
I mean, I think for me, my main honorable mentions were Mickey 17, The Housemaid, and Formula One. It has to be said.
All right.
Look, man.
It's your list.
Even though that movie pissed me off, I still have to acknowledge it is a very high-quality movie about not one, but technically two motorsports series that I love, because the first, 10 minutes are Daytona and IMSA, and done by people who actually know the sport, which is part of the reason why it pisses me off so much. It's still a movie where I'm just like, I don't think I like it, but I would watch it again, unironically, but I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't have the steelbook for it, because of how much I love motorsport, and by extension, Formula One. Even though Formula One, the sport, regularly pisses me off.
Fair.
This is what Stockholm Syndrome is like.
That's how I am with Pokemon. Also, fun reminder, Stockholm Syndrome isn't actually a thing.
Fair.
It was made up by I think, pop psychologists to just... It was either made up by pop psychologists or it was made up at the behest of European police as an excuse to write off basic humanity and empathy.
Fair.
So, yeah. Anyways!
But that's not what we're here for.
No!
We are here for the end of our respective top 10s of 2025.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening, everybody. You know what to do. You know what to do it. Next week, I'm seeing Primate.
Ooh, I don't know if I have time to watch anything.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah.
What is the chronology of Water? Oh, Kristen Stewart's directorial debut, huh?
Oh, no kidding.
Okay, it's some kind of drama. I don't know. Probably not for me. And there's also All That's Left of You, an expansion. Oh, this is gonna fuck me up, huh? Palestinian family living in the West Bank. Yeah, no, I don't know that I have that. Look, it's the start of the year, alright? I'm drained. I'm gonna go see this fucking Rabbit Chimp movie, okay? It has to be done. It has to be done, and right, we also have to watch The Thing for Cinema Synergy.
Right. What else comes out on the weekend of 21st?
21st? You mean the 23rd?
Yeah, besides Silent Hill.
Mercy? Oh, no, this is the one where,
Is this another, like...
This is the one where Chris Pratt has to justify that he's innocent to an AI judge.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Rebecca Ferguson's in it, and Chris Pratt's in it. Anyways, regardless of what comes out this month, or when...
Wait, what do you mean Iron Lung comes out on the 30th?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
I've been keeping a close eye because the seats are already starting to fill up. There's already tickets available.
Really?
Yeah, we might want to coordinate with our friend Anthony and get tickets for that. Anyways.
I mean, that might be a store thing.
Oh, yeah, good point. Regardless of who goes to see Iron Lung and when.
Or Return to Silent Hill.
Yeah, this has been Under the Bridge with Cody, aka the Scarlet Troll.
And with Greg, aka Greg.
And we'll catch you all next time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye!